Hi, this is John Wake with Home Smart Real Estate. I've just got new data for September where I've added it to the Arizona Real Estate Notebooks, the zip code real estate notebooks, which are in the right-hand column. I'm going to go over a few here, but first I wanted to mention that a colleague and I have been working together on looking at the Valley's real estate market for investors. I focused on looking at the zip codes from an appreciation potential standpoint, and he looked at them from a rentability standpoint. Together, we can develop a custom program for you of investing in single family residential real estate that will meet your needs and will have the best potential, we think, for future appreciation. So give me a call, let's set up a meeting, and let's get together. And I think you'll find this is a great time to buy. Some areas may be approaching their bottom now. Other areas may be years away. Now's the time to start looking for sure. Okay, let's look at El Mirage. El Mirage I like to follow because it was one of the first, perhaps the first zip code to start falling. Some zip codes didn't start falling in the median home price for a year or more later. Let's scroll down. You can see where it is. This is Sun City over here. Let's go down. And this is the number of homes sold. You see very strong. Even in September normally the sales decline, they increased. And you can see why right now. The price per square foot is off this chart. It is, we're looking at $90 a square foot or so. It's cheaper than it has been from anywhere on this chart. And what's happening to the inventory? Inventory is just marking time inventory because the sales are so high. A similar sort of story is up in Anthem in 85086. This part of the zip code is Anthem, which is a beautiful place to live. Great master plan community, but it's way out. It's pretty far. It's a heck of a commute down I-17 to get into town for work if you need to work in town. So that was really been hit hard. There was a ton of investors in there because it was all built. It was newish. So so many people bought in there during the boom, when everything was being built in there. But now prices, sales are quite high. Now these sales numbers are from the county, so this includes everything, whether it was sold via the MLS or not. Very strong sales, and you can see why. Price, we're looking at 2004, 2003 prices, and even though the sales have been strong, the price continues to fall. But at some point, inventory is going to get so tight that it's going to put pressure on prices. Here's the inventory. It's 800, still pretty high, but it's coming down at a pretty good clip. 800, and then we're getting sales of over 100, so it's maybe 6 months supply. In my mind, 5 to 7 months supply is normal. So it's pretty close to normal. And normal prices aren't going to continue to go down if it tightens up much further. Let's look at another similar situated area is Queen Creek. This is the town of Queen Creek in Maricopa County. It's on the other end. It's way out as well, but this isn't as far out as the Pinal County part of Queen Creek. Nevertheless, which I don't have data for Pinal County, so I can't show you that. I don't have it. But let's go down and see what we see here. Again, like in El Mirage and Anthem, very strong sales. And again, very low prices. Prices here again off the charts. So this is a great place if you are thinking of buying a home for your own use, and you can live in Queen Creek or Anthem or El Mirage. You should really look into it. Great values out there now. And let's check out the inventory. Inventory from 1.2 to 875, very strong. Very good fall. Okay, this is a different story now. I'm going to go up into Cave Creek. Now, Cave Creek includes a lot of Phoenix too. There's a Tatum Ranch and there's a Dove Valley Ranch, as well as Cave Creek proper. And the sales have been, okay, blah, nothing special. It should be a lot more than that. They're running to maybe 40 in September, and they should be really minimum 50. So it's certainly not back to normal. Prices haven't fallen as much as those other zip codes. The prices here are looking at, late to 2004 prices. And the inventory is going down a little bit. Nothing to write home about. Here's 85255, which is a very large zip code in Scottsdale. It includes Troon, for example, and here's McDowell Mountain Ranch, and a lot of other places as well. Let's go down and see what we get. Sales are very similar to Cave Creek. You know, blah. They're 50 some in September. Should be 90 at the minimum. Half of what it should be to be back into the normal range, if normal means anything. This value was say early 2005 is the prices there. Let's look at the inventory. Still marking time. Okay, let's look at a different area again. This is in Tempe. There's 4 zip codes in Tempe. Here's a issue right there. There's 4 zip codes. This is the one, and there's one here, and then 2 further down. Not a lot of sales. Low sales, 25 sold in September. Should be minimum maybe 40. The cost per square foot is in like mid 2005. That's about as strong a price as you're going to see. Although Tempe really started taking off late. It really didn't start moving much until 2005 itself. Others were really moving in 2004. And the inventory is at 140. I mean, that's tight. 140. I mean, this is ballpark. See, these are just estimates. These aren't official MLS inventory numbers. But I'll give you a ballpark at 140. And this total sales were 25. 6 months supply, less. So that's a normal supply. So that's gonna start taking some of the pressure off here. On all those zip codes I showed you where you're getting to 6 months supply, that's going to slowly start taking pressure off, the downward pressure anyway, on prices. Here's another zip code that's similar to that Tempe zip code. It's 85233 in Gilbert. You see here's Superstition Freeway. There's Gilbert Road. A lot of neat areas in there, master plan communities with water. And pretty strong actually. The sales better than the last 2 we saw, than the last 3 we saw. Increasing a little bit, 60 a month. Prices have come down to, early 2005. And inventory is coming down pretty good. We're at 260 now. And we had, we had 60? We're running about 60. So that's less than 6 months. Less than 5 months supply. So that's showing some strength there. But nevertheless, it wasn't able to stop the prices. Well, maybe prices are leveling off there. It's great. This is John Wick with HomeSmart Real Estate. And keep in mind, if you're thinking of investing in homes or looking for a home for your own use, particularly if it's in the Scottsdale area, Paradise Valley area, help you out with that. And give me a call. John Wick, HomeSmart Real Estate.